everybody, and welcome to Thursday night. It is time to get started and work on our world. What are you guys doing? How's you going? Twitch guys, how are you doing? YouTubers, how are you doing? It's a fantastic day. It's been a really good week, just in general, good week of just focus on good stuff. What's up? No Real Threat. Last night you're super late. Today you're super early. How'd your interview go? First question that comes to mind is, how did your interview go? Did it go well? Did you crush it? Did you take your pew-pew with you just in case there were some squirrels out there? No, I'm just kidding on that part. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Well, I was thinking, I was sending vibes your way, man. Good vibes your way were being sent. Although you don't need them. You got all the confidence. She did ask about your pew-pews. Very nice. Very nice. Let me tell you about my pew-pews. This is pew-pew number one. You can pull out your wallet like people have pictures of the kids. You just got pictures of your pew-pews. That'd be awesome. Oh, man. Well, I'm glad that it went well and that you stayed up late preparing and made sure you were ready. Nobody does that anymore. Nobody's ready for anything anymore. And then they wonder why nothing's working for them, right? Yeah. There's a pandemic. We can't do that right now. Everything is stationary. We can't do that. We can't. Yeah, I know. I feel you, my friend. I feel you. Lame. Hey, hopefully the interview be good and you can be like current company. You should have done that promotion. You should have promoted me. What's up, Legend Slayer? Today, Legend Slayer, you are number 2. Number 2. I'm going to turn that off. Scootering, awesome. Scootering is outstanding, man. You need exercise. You need to be outside anyway, so can't complain about that. I can't be like, don't be doing that. Outside is good for you. It's good for you. Oh, you know what we're going to do today? Today is just a continuation of yesterday. I keep saying I'm not working Saturday, but I actually stream on Saturdays. So if you guys are here on Saturdays, if you're on YouTube and you want to check the stream out, it's the same time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but on Saturday. Fridays are the night that I don't stream. Fridays are the night that I relax with the wife, watch TV, and hang out, go places, do whatever. So anyway, today is a continuation of yesterday. We're going to continue to work on the shrine. I got some more quartz traded out last night, a little bit this morning. I didn't do much offline. I got that done. I was working on another video anyway. So we got that stuff done, and we are going to get the shrine a little further along today. Once we get the inside kind of at the point where we want it, then we will be going to the outside. The outside where we will be draining out all that water, and it will take us quite a while. But anyway, that's what we'll be working on. Today's stuff will probably be all inside. We got a lot of quartz flooring to do, a lot of quartz stuff to make, so we're going to get some sounds back on. That goes there. This one comes down just a little bit outside. Turn this up a hair, see what's going on with that. You do any cool tricks while you were scootering? And boom, there we go. We're into it. Once the game shows up. There we go. What's up? What's up? What's up with you? I don't know what's up with you. I asked first, man. What are you doing down there? What are you doing down there? All right, cool. All right. Oh, look at that. Look at that little sneaky creeper. Almost. You learned the magnet? Nice. Sucker. Sucker blue. Sucker blue. Learn the magnet. The magnet has been learned. So this is my guardian temple, and this new temple I'm building is like right there. Just a map or two, maybe a little further up. Just a couple maps in between. This whole wall is going to be quartz as well later on. Let's see. I think we've got everything we need. I'm going to check out some signs real quick. Signs, everywhere, signs. Can you see my mob farm? Yeah. Imagine it's got a long base leading up to it. I only took the base off because I can fly now. But imagine that that's not there. I mean, imagine that is there. So those rooms up there are 8 long runs with flat surfaces there and there, and there, and then up another level, same thing around the edges. And there's water streams in there that when they form, they walk into the water stream. I've got 4. Those ones right, the bottom ones. There's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all you need. That's it. But I went up another level and added a second set, so I've got another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got a total of 8 floors, but you only need the 4 bottom ones to make a good, effective mob farm. I just like the way that it looked when I did it, but you don't need all that. It is not needed. Trust me. And then there's a tube here. The water pushes them into this tube. If you watch the video, the water pushes them into the tube. Went up 7. Crazy. Well, that's a mob farm then. You're going to get lots of mobs. I mean, I already get a ton of mobs here. Especially early game. This many mobs early game is huge. Because mobs give you extra XP if they're armed or have armor. So, 28 floors. Now listen, if I'm building a creeper farm, I build it a little different. The creeper farm are... And you can do a mob farm. You don't even need this whole tube thing. There's so many different ways to make mob farms. I'll probably make a couple more in my creative world and do tutorials on them. Because I'd like to learn exactly how to do them anyway. But you should have plenty of floors, my friend. Plenty of mobs. Gliding in for a smooth landing. All right, I wanted to check on signs real fast. 28 floors. 28 floors of mobs. Hope you never fall in there. Hope you never get stuck in there. No getting away from those mobs. Or what do you guys think? I know there's only a couple you here, but this is early on. So far, the votes are in favor of this middle one here. That one. For my lettering in the thing. Is it high up in the air or is it on the ground? High up in the air or on the ground? I think this one's going to be my lettering. I think this one will go the best. And you can always make a case for the white banner as well. So one of these two will probably be the winner. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. All right, let's take some of these. Some of these. Oh, 150 blocks in the air. Plus how tall it is. Yeah, you should be getting mobs. You should be getting plenty of mobs. That's kind of weird, man. That is super weird. Super weird. Maybe it's too many floors. Maybe you've got the floors are too far away from where you would be standing and waiting for them. Got some stuff. Like where I stand on mine when I'm standing at the bottom, I'm only 32 blocks away from them. So I don't know, maybe. I might need lots more diamonds, man. Lots more diamonds. So many more diamonds. Yeah, I could probably take a look at it. Maybe this weekend or early next week, I could probably get in there and check it out. Let's go and see. Put this helmet on. I don't want to get attacked ever. No attackies. Wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, man. We figure it out. It's all bedrock. Get out. See, there's piglins right there. That's right. You get away. I got this zombie protecting me. This is my guard. The zombie's protecting me, man. Alright, so let's do this. Need that. Then I need these boxes. That's all my quartzy quartz. That's all my quartzy quartz. See, what else? Okay, so this is our miscellaneous-ish one. No. Quartz bricks. Chiseled quartz blocks. I don't know what those are. Quartz pillars. Blocks of quartz. What is this chiseled quartz block? Oh, I forgot about those. That one's good looking too. Oh man, dang it. Two, three, four. How is No Real Threat a moderator? Because he's been watching the channel for ages and ages and ages. And when I switched over to Minecraft and people who watched the other stream didn't come over, then I needed a moderator. I would resent that too. But I don't know if he's asking that way or if he's asking how he can become one. Banhammer incoming. Instant timeout. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you stick around long enough, Legend Slayer, you might get there as well. Although I can do this. I don't know why I didn't do this the other day. I meant to do that the other day. There, I just changed your status. You're not a moderator, but I did change your status. Ziban Hammer. Quartz bricks. Blocks of quartz. Quartz pillars. Quartz pillars. Chiseled quartz blocks. Slab. Alright. Got that going now. See that diamond next to your name? You're on the VIP status. I actually meant to do that the other day. You don't want them coming into your world. Breaking stuff. Let's see, how do I like this? I think I'm not going to go with that, but I don't know if I'm going to go with the pajama stripes or not. Let's do this. Let's get this floor replaced over here. Absolutely, my friend. No real threat, man. I'm stoked that you had that, man. I'm vibing for you now, buddy. I'm vibing for good answers. Yeah, I know. I know, buddy. I think everybody's holding out hoping. I think everyone's holding out hoping that after this Hot Wheels is done that they won't do any more collaborations for a while. I don't know though. Once you get on that sponsor bandwagon, it's hard to get off that sponsored bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? Once you're on there, so hard to stop. They basically got nice, easy collaboration money every season. I don't know what the heck they're gonna do. It is tough to drop. I see so many content creators get stuck on that bandwagon. I mean, it's such easy money, right? I mean, you're on the sponsorship. They're sending you K-Shola. So hard to get rid of. Hard to say no. That's not loud enough to save my life if I need it to. Not like I need to fly around here. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. All right, now it's starting to come to life. Starting to come to life now. See, when you're making a build like this, slabs, doing top slabs definitely helps you to save on resources. Because you basically get 2 slabs for every block. That's a way to make your resources if you can go further. Nambla. Well, they're gonna stream tomorrow. No Real Threat. Did you see that on Twitter? Mentos is gonna stream. Yeah. I agree with you there. The idea of almost messed it up. The idea of season pass, Joe, is fantastic. But like you said, what the choices that they're making are kind of tough. Kind of tough, man. To see, like I was watching Sinister today. I try to watch Sinister every day, and looking at that garage and the tanks and stuff, it's just so outside of what I started playing the game for. It just throws me for a loop to see stuff like that. How you been, Joe? How's the family? How's the animals? I thought you lost my Twitch address, man. They have gone a long way from what it was. Thank you, Legend Slayer. Nice, Joe. Nice. Thank you very much, Legend Slayer, for the 100 bits. It is greatly appreciated. I got a question for you, Joe. I have a question for you. If you're willing to answer said question. Thank you very much, Legend Slayer. Greatly appreciated, my friend. This weekend, I'm going to work on a little dog video for the stream. So we'll have a dog video for the stream. We shall have a dog video for a said stream. All right, here is my question. You once had a friend who was a very close friend, and you were thinking of maybe, possibly, speaking to said friend about a possible dinner arrangement or any other kind of arrangement. Did you ever, A, speak to said friend about said arrangement, or did you just leave it status quo? That's B. Or, B, did you leave it status quo? B is, if you did ask about said arrangement, how did it go? Legend Slayer, I think you like that sound too much, man. That's awesome. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. You get a dancing zombie. He's dancing. He's dancing zombie. I await your answer, Joe. Thank you very much, Legend Slayer. What is this magnet trick of which you speak? I'm kind of curious about what that trick is. You already subbed to me. Sorry, buddy. You're already a sub. You are already a sub in my channel. And it costs a lot more. It costs a lot more to get me to dance. Or it has to be a good holiday. You stick around long enough, Legend Slayer, you will see me dressed as Santa, as a giant chicken, as Austin Powers. I do all kinds of crazy stuff. What's happening? Whiskey 6. Everybody keep an eye out for it when sassy. Yo, you are taking way too long to answer. Gray Rat! Oh, yeah. Yeah, there'll be some outfits. I mean, what else do I gotta do? It's not like I can go out trick-or-treating. I can't go party downtown. I wouldn't go party downtown with everything that's going on, and I'm not talking about even the pandemic. Ray Rat. Did you do any more painting today? Oh, that's Chevy. I think it was Chevy who did the painting. Not Gray Rat. I need some more Slabios. I wonder what kind of 2020 outfit I could get, though, right? What would be a funny 2020 outfit? In a battle, okay. Bunny hops if you jump on a scooter, but not a bunny hop. So when you jump on a scooter, midway on the way down, you pull up to the scooter and ride. So you jump and it's supposed to magnet you. All right, I'll have to check it out. The poop emoji. The poop emoji would be a good representation of everything that's going on. That's for sure. That's for sure. You guys got to think of a good outfit because Halloween's getting close, man. I'm running out of time. I mean, I've got the Austin Powers, so that's always ready. I got the Riddler if I need him. I got Kylo Ren if I need him. Not doing the chicken for a while because I need to repair that costume. Calvin, oh my gosh, no real threat. Best costume ever, buddy. Nobody will get it, but best costume ever. I used to read those books so much. Sounds good, Legend Slayer. Sounds good. His hair is crazy. Totally pull that off. Dude, you know that even right now, sitting in my house, I have all the Calvin and Hobbes books. I got them all, buddy. All of them. All right, so that looks pretty good. I like this. I love Calvin and Hobbes too. That was so me as a kid. It was so me. Yeah, me too, buddy. Me too. My mom would buy them for me because she knew that was me. Bricks. Right, let's do this. Let's get some quartz pillars, some quartz bricks, and some chiseled quartz. Let's put that in here. Oh, dude. Yeah, he's so awesome, man. He's so awesome is the deal. So 1, 1, 2, and then quartz block. That's a pretty good looking pattern. Ah, I see, my friend. I see. I can't believe you're still taking classes. You're going to have like a PhD by the time you get done taking all these classes. Which isn't a bad thing, I guess. Well, good vibes on the new job, my friend, for sure. And, I mean, you can keep the secret forever. If it's not meant, it's not meant. You know what I'm saying? It's not meant, it's not meant. You can't force anything. It was a secret friend of his. Secret friendship. I like the way that looks. Got your degree last. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, good deal. Well, congratulations, my friend. Congratulations on that. I like it, but I'm not going to do it. Because that's where name stuff's going to go anyway. Congratulations on getting your degree, and congratulations on continuing. That's good stuff, man. The more you have, the better off you are. Do I like that? Don't know. I don't know. That I like. That's okay. I like the chiseled quartz. Which one's the chiseled quartz? Hang on. This one. Yeah, I do too. I do too. But not along the wall. The thing is, I was going to put it along the wall, but I'm going to put signs over it anyway, so you won't really see it. So I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it for other things, like what I'm doing here. Like that. So I can save it for floor patterns. Nice explanation, Joe. Nice explanation. That's dumb. Yeah, I like the floor pattern too. It breaks up all that crazy flat whiteness. And then every now and then I'll throw in some chiseled bricks. Just to mix it up as well. Cool, I like it. But this has to go. I don't like that. Alright, so I'm digging this a lot. Let's check this out. See what kind of signs I like in here. That looks pretty cool. Not that. That's terrible. Well, that's terrible too. But so the white looked pretty good. $19.99. You have to specify. Oh, no, you don't have to do that. Never mind. All right, so that's looking good. I'm going to dig these blue signs. I think these blue signs look really good. They really go with that. Should we do something like that? That's pretty cool. Or do we do blue all the way? We'll probably go with the blue all the way. Probably go with the blue all the way. All right, let's get some quartz in here. What are you doing, Pigman? Yeah, I'm gonna do blue. It's gonna be the blue. The blue signs. So what I'm making, Joe, is I'm making a celebration hall for all the followers, gifters, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be called the Papa Wombat Celebration Hall of Celebration. So this is going to be the Papa Wombat Hall of Celebration. And then everyone's names are going to go in sections on the walls. So it's going to be the blue signs definitely look the best, though, I think. Youngins! Can't do nothing with those. Chiseled quartz blocks. We like those. And then one thing of quartz bricks as well. Quartz bricks. Okay, so quartz bricks, chiseled quartz blocks, which we've got this many of, so that's good. And we might as well get these done real quick. So we'll finish the flooring. No. This is a celebration hall, man. Celebrations is what happens here. We celebrating everybody, man. This is where all you guys who have been part of the crew the whole time. Get out. Get out of here. Pig. Besides bots, I've only had to ban a couple people in my time. Only a couple people, man. Look out, pig. He was already dead. Don't let it fool you. A secret dungeon. I already have tons of secret dungeons in other parts of the world. This is my celebration hall. All rulers have one. I've got a whole mountain. This is just a side place. This isn't even close to my main base. You got to come here special to celebrate. All rulers have one. Have to build a bar in the celebration hall. Now serving. Okay, so now we've gotten to the part where there's actual water. I'm gonna go with option C to answer your question. A little get-together place. A little get-together place, Whiskey 6, so they can all like hang out. That looks pretty cool so far. I haven't put the lights in yet. I wonder how many lights I have. Oh, I got some lights. We should probably put these in first. That way we don't have to dig them up. Three, 4. All right. So, and then 1, 2, 3. 3 between them. I don't want to do 3 between 1, 2, 3. I guess that's what we're doing. Fun. You know how when someone's crazy and they always tell you they're not crazy? Right? They're always like, you're crazy. Like, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Well, that. Hold on to it while you can, Joe, because eventually that'll go away and you'll no longer be the youngest. Then you'll be like, what happened? You'll be like, what the heck happened? Do off of here. Youth does have its benefits. Yes, it does. Not crazy. My mother had me tested. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. All right, so we got that. And then these, and then right down the inside line, right there with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Down the inside line, starting at the beginning. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I'm not crazy. I'm not old. I'm just a dude. Okay, so okay. All right, so we got that. And then this. See, Whiskey, I got these lines on this side. I don't really like them too much. I like the flat white. I was testing out different looks. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so 3 off the edge, even with the pillar. Yeah, maybe a little bit higher up. Okay, so that's good. That looks good. I got the light spacing, I think, going. I need one right in here. Yeah, isn't that cool? No, they go horizontal too, man. That was a pretty cool addition they snuck in there. The horizontal lines that look real good. I wish you could get them to dip. That'd be even better. But, I mean, let's be real. All right, so it's 1 off. And that's all the lighting. That's all the downstairs lighting. What about a torch on every block on the 3rd row of the wall? This row up here, you mean? Is this what you're talking about up here? Or up here? It almost looks even. Close enough. That one was too uneven looking. I mean, the more light, the better. I can't complain about light. I like the light. It keeps the bats out. And it'll highlight everything that's over here better. One, two, three, go. I gotta do it from this side one too. There, now it's even. Oh, it would be cool. It would be 1,000% cool. 1,000% cool. Let's see. Chiseled quartz. I like these chiseled quartz blocks for sure now. Now they're then block, chisel, chisel. So that we go block, chisel, chisel, block, chisel, chisel, block. Man, wouldn't that be a cool addition if you could? I'm sure there's some modded you can someplace. I like the way this is going to turn out. I do. All right, so we've got that. The good. That'll be the patterning. Chiseled. Chiseled. All right, so we got the chisels, the bricks. Chisels go here. It's going to be a lot of stuff. Yeah, putting the lights up there would definitely look more interesting. So we got a lot of cool additions going now. We got the fire going. Got the fire going. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Okay, that's looking good. Just so I know where everything's at. So this section over here is getting close to done. So So we're going to have all of these. And then we're going to have all of these. 1, 2, 3 there. So you think Chevy like this up high on the quartz pillars? I mean Chevy. Whiskey. It can never be too bright. Sounds good. No real threat. Keep up the good vibes, my friend. I'll catch you later. Let me do this. Let me do this. I'll do a different test on this side. How about the sideways ones? What do you think of the sideways ones? You are back in the stream, Legend Slayer. Legend Slayer is back in the stream to seem like he is hanging out with Meme. Up and down looks better, you think? For a day or so. For a day or so. Yeah, that's fine. I'll leave those up there so I can keep staring at them. You are correct, sir. I shall keep staring at them. Right. No, that means he's a Twitch Prime member. That means he has Twitch Prime. It's the sword. The sword is what makes a moderator. And it's the chicken that makes you a legend. That's right. You see that chicken next to his name? That's what you get when you cross the year mark. See, Legend Slayer, see how yours says A4C? When you get over a year, you'll have a chicken instead of A4C. Super chicken. Super chicken. You gotta be a year. That's for subbing for over a year. That's for subbing for a year. I need some more of those. Oh, I need some more of those. Oh, I already had more. Is a quartz block. Hopefully I have enough bricks. We'll see. The legend of the chicken. The legend of the chicken lives. See, I put these up and down ones down over here, but I still haven't liked them yet. So far, they still have not called out to me and said, yeah, that's a keeper. All right, so there. Now we got bricks in here. Brick. No. No. Not even close. Even if I could, I wouldn't do it on stream. I would have to make a special video to do it, even if I could, but no way, man. That's that I wish I could do that. Nice. But can you do it while you're doing a magnet? That's your question. I mean, a pleb can just do it, but can you do it while you're doing a magnet and not miss any? Yeah. Really? Oh, yeah. The machine. I earned the machine. I didn't buy it. Or did I buy it? No, I earned the machine. I think I earned it. Maybe I bought it. Oh, I did buy it. Maybe I was gonna say. I'm sitting here thinking, well, maybe I did buy it because I did the whole Tusk contract, and I was thinking, well, maybe I bought the machine. Yeah, maybe I did. Oh yeah, so I grounded stage 6 and then bought it. Yeah, that's right. So I could do a video. You're right. You're right. 100%. 100%. Whatever, dude. I ground out the Tusk. You got the Tusk in your garage? I ground out the Tusk when grinding the Tusk wasn't even cool. I ground the Tusk out during the very first craziness of the Tusk. When you had 2 tanks. 2. That's all you could play with, 2 tanks. Over and over and over again. Yeah. Get on my level. You didn't buy it, Whiskey? Yeah, but I was making videos. That was actually the only reason I bought it, so I could do a video. I got all the high level mercenary tanks. The machine's the only one that I bought. I ground out the hard case, the Tusk, that medium. Just Anomaly finally shows us his choppers in here. What's happening?
Howdy.
Howdy to you too, my friend. How is Deputy Dog going? I was going to say a different word, but I chose dog instead. What's happening, my friend? 21 months. That's almost 2 years. How can we even have known each other for 2 years? I don't understand how we could have known each other for 2 years. Things are good, my friend. Everything's kind of starting to kick back up. Starting to not, getting over that whole illness stuff. It does fly, but 2 years. That means we've been hanging out for 2 years. 2 years. Time does not need to fly that fast anymore. I'll tell you that right now. Tell you what, Bobby.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Just for you, buddy.
Oh my god!
Just for you.
Oh my God.
From the early days of our relationship. I've been having that queued up, just waiting for you. Just waiting for you, my friend. How's the family doing? How's the wife and kids? Oh, that's good to hear. Good to hear. Good to hear, buddy. Oops. Bow, 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 bow. Coming together. You arrest anybody famous lately? Any famous arrests lately? Bow, bow. Really? Nice, nice. I wish you made videos. Bow, 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 bow. All right, floor is almost done in this area. Yeah, that's all right, though. Just hanging out with people. That's all we're doing. That's all you're doing. Letting them see your acting chops. Maybe you could sing. Maybe do a little singing, little banjo playing. I don't know, something. You know, a little hook. You got to have a hook. Maybe you play the banjo. Wish I played the banjo now. Now I wish I played the banjo. Yeah, me neither. Me neither, buddy. None at all. I like music a lot. Is that a talent? I like to listen to music. I can listen to music really well. I got strong skills in music listening. All right, that looks cool. I'm digging that. What do you think of that anomaly? Look at this place. What you think, man? Shoot, if I had a good voice, Jim, that's all I'd be doing my whole stream. I'd be playing whatever game I'm playing and singing the whole time. Just non-stop singing.
Oh my God!
That was you killed him. You killed him, Whiskey. You just killed him. Your name's gonna be in here, Anomaly. This is the celebration hall where I'm putting everybody's name. Everybody's name is going in here in celebration of whatever things they have contributed to the stream. Going in here. You will be immortalized in this little very room. The chicken. What do you think, Whiskey, of that? Little green spot in the middle. Kind of break the white up with that a little bit. Yeah, I like it too. Breaks that white up. That white was looking too crazy. Let's go do the other side. Anomaly. Anomaly. Yeah, I'd like to watch you play that thing, man. Maybe it'd push me towards it a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, that breaks the white up. Plaques have to go behind glass. Well, these two aren't going to be here. That could be pretty cool. The plaques behind glass. Yeah, I might be able to do that. I'll have to look at that when I'm not even close to that stage yet. Yeah, man, just stream it. What time do you even play it? Well, I've watched them stream. I've watched them stream it. They're not you. That's different. All right. We almost have this whole thing done as far as the floor go. I know. I've been working a lot during the day. My days are filled with work right now, recruiting people. So really, the only time I'm left. What time do you play? As I'm trying to figure out and rework all my schedule stuff. Like, obviously, you're on for a certain block of time. What block of time is that? Bum, bum, bum. Took the night off. All right, so you usually do it about this time at night, and then how long are you on duty for? And what if an emergency comes up in your real life and you have to leave? Well, not an emergency, because if there's an emergency, you just frickin' leave. I mean, that's a silly question. Yeah, of course. Real life definitely comes first. What am I doing over here? A big dork is what I'm doing. Poor kid. We'll get some of this junk put away. It's gonna be a little while, Penguino, before I can build a penguin. I'm working on a shrine right now, buddy. Woo! You're working late hours as a deputy. Late hours, my friend. Late hours, buddy. Welcome, Penguino. Welcome. I wouldn't even know how to build a penguin. Priorities: work, school, life. You have no life. Just work and school. Someday you'll get a life. It's going to be probably about 70 years, but you think it's going to be earlier, but it's not. Yeah, you're up. You're up, deputy and late, man. Yeah, yeah, super easy. Super easy. Oh my gosh, I don't know. You're probably looking a long time. It's gonna take me a week or so, maybe 2 weeks to finish this. I'm just getting started on the inside. I just drained the inside and started on this stuff. I still have to finish out where all the award plaques go and how they're laid out. Then I have to dry out the whole outside and build a whole park. It's going to be a while. This is a huge project. Huge project. And that's if I can even build a penguin, man. I've not, well, obviously I could build a penguin. I'd have to look it up or something, but have you built a penguin, Penguino? That's the question. Have you yourself built a penguin yet? Because if you've built a penguin, I would love to see it. You can put it in the Discord. Because penguins are cool. My channel is about chickens, but penguins are cool. They're not quite chicken level cool, but they're pretty cool anyway. You should post it in the Discord. Very artistic, very nice. I am not very artistic. I am the opposite of artistic. I am anti-artistic. I envy those who are artistic. They got the upper hand. If you're artistic, you got a good lot in life. Or you can make a good lot in life. I'm not talking about money either. Of course, my particular set of skills will probably come in handy pretty soon anyway. Pretty soon anyway. I have the patience to grind things out. I just don't have any good artistic skills about me is a problem. Aw, thank you, Penguino. The dancing chicken goes out to Penguino for the future penguin. Now you did it. Now I have to build it. Penguin build. Great, Penguino. Thanks. Now I got to build it. But with that 100 bits, you get immortalized in the hall that I'm building right now. And you'll get a penguin. Yeah, I mean, I've got the patience to grind forever. But I just don't have any good artistic ability. Can't sing. No artistic ability. My writing is atrocious. I'm a mess. What can I say? I am a mess. But I'm a beautiful mess. So, that makes it all okay. Thank you very much, Penguino, for the 100 bits. Greatly appreciated. Yep, so we will now have to add to our list of things to do, building a penguin. I need to do this real quick. I need to put you on my sheet real quick. Hang on. This one. If I spell your name right. T3NGU INO? Or is that a 0? Oh, it's fine. It right here. All right. You're now on the list for a sign. I'm getting closer to getting the signs in. Zero? All right, cool. It looks like a 0, but you know, I'm never sure, 100% sure. There we go. The floor is done, so that that part of the floor is done. You know what I might do? What do I got here? Nothing? Got nothing. Nothing in there. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. That can make the grass a little bit bigger, so that's good. I'll have to get more grass. Let's clear this off here so it looks decent. Well, I don't have patience for painting because I'm no good at it. Mine looks like a 4-year-old did it. I have a painting around my house someplace that you could just laugh at me if I showed you. I'm not going to show you. I'm just saying it's there. It's there. All right. I watch Tango Tech play it sometimes. The guys used to talk about it in chat and said I should try it out. So I watched Tango Tech play it a little bit. It's a little realistic. Oh, that looks good. I actually like that. Then it sets the striped part off. Then it looks pretty good. Then you get into this area. Really not really bad looking at all. Need to make the grass a little bigger on the edges. Yeah, he was. I don't know if he's still playing it, but like a month or so ago. Sounds good, Anomaly. A month or so ago, Tango was playing it with a friend of his. Why is it busting 2 at a time? There we go. Yeah, he had a friend. It was funny to watch. It just looks I don't know. I don't know that it looks very time consuming. Very grindy. Somewhat like this, I guess. All right. I did 1, 2. I could go that far out over there. That's okay. Chiseled quartz. Quartz pillar. Block of quartz. Block of quartz. Quartz bricks. Quartz bricks. Chiseled. These. Put these here. Yeah, I haven't seen Tango play it for a while. So I mean, it has been a while. It's been a couple months, a month and a half or so since I watched him play it. Oh yeah. I guess you can set the server up. I saw some of that. I didn't quite understand what they were saying. But I did. They were talking about however they had set that up and what they were getting. I shouldn't say it's definitely more action packed than Minecraft. So even if you have less resources or more resources, doesn't really matter. I mean, you die. It's so fast those guys were dying, keeling over quick. I mean, I haven't died in over 1,200 hours, so I don't know. Be a tough game just all of a sudden start dying. This one goes in here. This one goes here, here, and then it goes here. Your friend does really like the dinos, though. Yeah. I would probably be more like you for the exploration, checking out the new areas. I mean, maybe get a dino so I have a dino to ride. I don't really care about dinos though, but exploring would be pretty cool in that game, as long as I could stay alive doing it. I did move that stuff out of the way. A 4-story house? Nice. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I saw them. They had like all these bunch of resources and they got wrecked by some super dino. I was like, that doesn't look that fun. But I'm sure it is fun. I say that, but it probably is fun. All right, I need to get some dirt. What else do I need? Glass. So what do you like? So you can play solo, and I guess like what if you like they were doing obviously there was more than one. So do you set up your own servers, or is it just like a local based server based off your machine? Dun, 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 dun. You set up a server? I take it you don't have to pay for it or anything like that, right? Check out this space. Can you build circles is the question. That's the other question. Can you build circles? Just a fee to buy the game. Oh, that's not bad then. That's not bad. That's a good deal. I don't know what color glass to use, man. Still hexagon-like in shape. Yeah, that's okay, though. I've learned to deal with that for sure. That color doing there. So, red, these colors aren't going to work with the green. There could be some call for this here. Probably should take a stack of that. Yellow's no good. Orange is no good. Brown could be a possibility. I'll go with these colors. And then, of course, clear. Take one stack of clear. All right. Back in we go. Bye-bye, suckers. I built a bridge. Holy smack. Yeah, that's a huge project right there. That's huge, man. Huge. So, like, how do you have to make like oxygen to swim underwater or what? Sounds good, Penguino. No problem. I won't be streaming tomorrow, though. I don't come back to streaming till Saturday night. I stream Saturday night through Thursday night. Friday nights are the night I take off. But you can always just explanation Discord in the channel if you want. Feel free to throw a follow in the channel if you want, if you haven't already. Either way, no big deal. Yeah. Solo train a Quetzal to help store supplies. I don't even know what a Quetzal is, man. What's a Quetzal? Good deal, Penguino. Thank you again for the 100 bits, my friend. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. I appreciate it. A Quetzal sounds like a pretzel, man. Oh. Yeah, that sounds like it'd be slightly difficult. Peace. Peace, man. Peace. So we end with 3. Make sure we ended with 3 over here. And we did it 4. All right. Yeah, I want them to have more area to be able to walk around and see the memorials or the celebrations. Get to train a bird and a scorpion. Oh my gosh, dude. That's insanity. Just even saying that sentence is insanity. Got to train a bird to fly me in the air so I can throw the scorpion at another bird and knock it out. Hornet, Bubba. Oh my gosh. So basically you're just driving yourself insane over and over again until it finally hits lucky on the RNG. That's like give myself a headache play. Oh my gosh. And you found that exciting because you're crazy. I guess. That's crazy. That's a crazy build. Come on now. Come on now. You don't need to do that. Come on. Again? All right, that's a better grassy area. Gives us a little bit more grass. Do one more row across here. There we go. Well, yeah, once you've trained the T-Rex, I would guess so. T-Rex training completed. Time to go home. Let's see what this looks like. No, that doesn't look good. Yeah, the floor's looking good. I don't know if I can do the glass. Plus, you guys all helped with the floor anyway. Because you gotta have a space like that. That might look okay. But see, then it would have to go like that because the other sign would go here. So it would look like that. The bear! VIP in the house. What's happening, my friend? What is happening? How you doing? How you doing? I got the floor done to bears, but there's so much more to do. Check something else out too. Try something else here real quick. Try something else. How was your day, man? How did things go? Just chilling tonight. I know. I'm excited about watching your stream tomorrow. What do you think of that? What do you think of that, Joe? Little chain like that? Maybe one more out instead. Yep, excited to watch, man. Studying for exams the whole weekend. Etarak, happy birthday, my friend. Well, you better be studying hard too, buddy. Etarak, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Etarak. Kind of like that. Absolutely. I don't know. We'll see. We'll check it out real quick. See. I mean, I would need one of these pillars every so many spaces, right? Anyway. So, it's 3 off. So, it'd be there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16. That makes it tough. Oh, happy birthday. Cheers to the Bears. From the Bears to Etarak. I used to have a birthday song recorded, but you guys don't want to hear that. I don't know what happened to it anyway. I haven't finished yet. Gotta give me time. That's no good. Such a crazy number. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that'll work. That's a solid number. Yeah, I don't like this one either. But that looks pretty good. I did watch your VOD there, Etarak. I checked it out. Looking good out there in the ocean. That area that you had, looking good, my friend. I checked it out, watched it. Watched all the different rooms you had. You got a lot of different rooms for a lot of different villagers. And a lot of empty rooms. Looks cool, though. All right, what do you think of that? I know. I know. I was hoping nobody noticed. I would have fixed it later. Suck. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There. Now it's even. Yeah, I was hoping nobody noticed right away. I'd have fixed it later. There, that gives us that's an even spacing now. That gives us 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and so on, and so on, and so on, and so on of subs. It was an effort. Yeah, whatever. You're only are you playing when you're not streaming? Because I mean that's a lot of building for only like 2 hours a night. I mean, you are a construction worker as well, so obviously you know how to build stuff. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. You play. Okay, all right. Just checking, because that's a huge amount of building you've done. It looks good, though, man. You're doing a great job. Yeah. I'm almost out of change, though. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I only have 8 chains left with me. I have to go get more, though. I can make some while I'm here, actually. Oh, yeah, the details, right? The devil's in the details, my friend. The devil is in the details, so it's all right, though. You're making fantastic builds. Now we got some chains. Chains galore. There we go. This is a cool... Okay, so there's this section. There's this section. Can't talk. It's all right. All right. I didn't bring enough glass to do this. I just want to see what it's going to look like. That's going to be the second floor of 3 because they'll get 1, 2, 3 on each of them. Or do I do the floor like this? I think the green floor. I think the green floor will look a little better. Because it's see-through, but it still keeps the green tint to it. So I think this white will come out. Wish glass broke faster. Glass just takes a while to break. All right. Then what we got to figure out is how to get up there, right? Jump really high. Yeah. Get a run and jump up there. Do I put stairs in the middle like this? Pump them legs. Legs don't move that fast, man. Do I do that? I mean, does that look okay? Can't leave it open like this because someone could fall. Not that. Oopsies, what's happening, my friend? All right. That look okay with the rails up there, though? You know, I don't know. And the stairs look okay. They look okay. They look alright. But what about the iron bars? Or do we just go with the chains again? Yeah, I'm going to dry out the whole outside. Whole outside's going to get dried out. We stay with the chains theme. Just kidding on that one. That one I'm just kidding. Or do I do this? Bears, is your test on Monday? Is that what you're prepping for, your Monday test? We just do one set of stairs. You like the iron bars? Yeah, I think the iron bars will work better for this as well. That way I can have a decent number of stairs. Well, yeah, I don't want any kids to fall off there or drunk people. There might be drunk people in here. Test is on Tuesday. Nice. Nice. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, 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 bump. Test on Tuesday. You're gonna crush it, man. That's all I know. You got this test, no problems. Nice. Economics. Nope, that won't work. That's terrible. But then it would be floating bars, right? No, I can't have that. I guess we just go with the set of stairs. Yeah, it wouldn't be symmetrical with only two. I would like to have just two. It would be nice to have just two. I'm still unsure on this striped quartz, though. Not sure I'm super happy with that yet. A lot of thinking that has to go on here. A lot of thinking. My brain's like. You know what the best thing about tomorrow is, the Bears? Well, not the best thing, because I really like streaming. Is I'm not streaming on Fridays. That means I can work and relax and watch your stream and not have to worry about doing my own later. Very good deal. Bum, bum, bum. There was a mist. There was mist. It was too dark over here. That's a good reason for Friday too, my friend. That's a fantastic reason for Friday. There you go. Well, that's the thing. Like I watch a lot of YouTube. I don't watch a lot of TV. I actually watch a lot of YouTube instead. But there's a guy, I don't know if you watch him or watch any of his tweets or anything, named Harris Heller, and he talks about it. The problem with Twitch is the discovery is low, right? You don't have good discovery on Twitch. They don't promote anybody until you make it. And then once you've already made it, you don't really need promotion, right? So he said it's really good to spread yourself around. So I'm trying to do videos as well, right? Yeah, spread your videos, man. And then if you're gonna stream and you pick Friday and Monday, always do it Friday and Monday. Don't like not show up Friday or not show up on a Monday because you don't feel like it. You got to stick with your schedule. If you stick with the schedule and then spread yourself around, it does help. I'm even like posting like stuff on Instagram, and I mean I don't even know how to work Instagram. I know how to work Instagram, but the metrics change on Instagram every other minute. So, but I'm still posting there. And once whatever plays out with TikTok gets done playing out, I'll start posting on there as well. Yeah. Do you have a YouTube channel? Or do you still got to make one? Plus Twitter. If you're not on Twitter, you should be on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, you should be following me on Twitter. That way I can retweet your stuff. You can retweet my stuff. We get it spread out a little bit. That kind of stuff. The thing is, the previous game that I used to play, the Bears, before this one, I averaged... That's the toilet. I know you don't, Volpes. You're killing me. The game I used to stream before this one, I averaged 60 viewers per stream, and I was streaming 5-6 days a week. So I had good viewership. It was just a small genre of... It's a small game, so there weren't a lot of people. So I know that sticking to a schedule really works. Because when I started streaming that game, I only had 5 viewers, 6 viewers. Well, that's you. There you got YouTube. Volpsius, have you subbed to me on YouTube? Yeah, absolutely. Got to get the logo and stuff figured out. There's stuff I got to clean up on mine. But one of the other things on Think Media said, I did leave you, Joe. I got tired of the game, man. 6 years of playing the same game wore me out, my friend. And it wasn't even that great of a game. The 6 years of playing a game that had bad developers kind of beat me up. Thank you, Volpsius. That's what I was thinking too. So my YouTube stuff is kind of old looking. Not old looking, but I played World of Tanks. So on my YouTube, my stuff's kind of dated from when I was a scrubby scrub, and I did it myself. But like, I want to go on Fiverr as well. Fiverr's really good about that stuff. I've had some stuff done on Fiverr, other stuff. So I would like to get some of this stuff cleaned up. I'd like my logo. My logo's okay. But I'd like to get some new channel art going on and get someone on Fiverr to clean it up for me. Fiverr's a great place too. Great. It's great. Yeah, I played on the console for a while, the Bears, for 6 years, and then I played on PC. I still have the PC version, but I don't play. Just the whole thing just wore me out. The whole thing just wore me out. Yeah. It's weird, though, because you build up a following, right? You know, where you're rolling around with a lot of people watching you every day, and you get used to that whole huge audience, right? Because, you know, you got to start, you got to start someplace. Before World of Tanks a little bit, I streamed Neverwinter, had a huge following there, too, or for the game, for the amount of people in the game. I had like 50 viewers, 40 viewers. So then I started on console, and then I built it, started from scratch and built it up, and now I'm starting from scratch again. Joe Volpsius watched me on console, even though he's a PC guy. No Real Threat came from console. Yeah, I don't know if I'll buy another console either, honestly. Unless something like spectacular happens with this new Xbox and PS4, there's really no reason. I can just play everything on my PC. And I've been on PC my whole life, so. I know, Volpsius. I know. I think every day, Volpsius, about opening up and playing a little bit, and then I decide, nah. That's better. Every day I think about it, and then I think to myself, all right, that's not the right rollout. Question's going to be where to put the lights in here. I'm going to have to put them up into the roof, into the ceiling. That looks okay, though. I don't even have any in mind anymore that I really want to. I can play everything on the PC now, so. I mean, I still use a controller for Fall Guys. I'm not going to use a keyboard for Fall Guys, but yeah, see, they look good in the ceiling like that. I should put these ones in the ceiling too. Maybe not. Maybe I like them there. Listen, I played console initially because I had a job where I didn't want to come home and sit at a computer all day. I sat at a computer all day anyway. So I switched off a PC and played console. And there were some good, fun games. But I'm not going back. Oh, I'm not going back. There's too much power in the PC that I remember, and it's too awesome. Me too. I'm building my. I partially built the one that I have, but I'm gonna full build the next one. Full build from scratch, buying each piece, putting it together. I might even solder the components. I'm just kidding on that part. I'm not doing that. That looks pretty good. We'll match it up on this side. From a distance, the lines don't look too bad. Getting a new computer is like the funnest thing in the world. No, it was great, especially for a demographic of people who have to work and don't want to come home and sit at a computer, right? They could just sit on their couch and eat chips and play video games on a big, huge screen. So console had its heyday, and it was fun. Plus, Halo made Halo and Call of Duty made console, a pretty big commodity. But then, like you said, it's got a downward spiral. So nice, the Bears, nice. Yeah. I definitely want a new 380. Not going to get a 390. Just going to get a 380, I think. I've got a 2080 right now. So I'm going to get a 380. Yeah, I have the 2080 right now, so I'm just gonna get the 3080, and then I'm whatever chip I is doing the best at the time when I decide, and go from there. Okay, so what do we got? We've got this section's kind of done, right? So this is the subsection, and it's kind of done. I need more glass, and then put a couple more lights, 2 more lights up there, but it's or 3 more lights up there, but it's done. I'm not super happy with the stairs, but I can live with them. Yeah, the crossplay is helping the console out a bit for sure. Yeah, but even if it runs great, it's super fun getting a new one. New is just awesome, man. Plus, you gotta think about the next 4 or 5 years, and it was nice. Yeah, PCs go a long way though. I mean, like I'm running a 144 hertz, 32 inch curved monitor, and it looks great. I'm running 2 more monitors off the card as well. PC's not having any issues. Everything on high. Yeah. You know what? Then it all lags. I think. Oh yeah, I haven't decided on the up and down yet, or the sideways. Listen, man, Minecraft is so unoptimized, even with Optifine or even with Sodium, that maybe with Sodium it would work. But shaders crush it because it's just such an unoptimized game. I kind of like the look of Minecraft without shaders, though. I like the Optifine, just the internal shaders, which all they do is brighten everything up a little bit. The rest for me is just the basic Minecraft look with a little bit of Old Faithful in there. All right, so I've got to decide on Saturday when I'm streaming what I'm going to do with these blocks, because they're hideous. They're hideous. We don't like those. Well, I don't know that they're hideous, but they just throw me for a loop. You guys aren't helping. Yeah, PS2 though. You remember the PS2 and the PS3. You remember the Final Fantasy 7 and 8, Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9. Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12 were like the best. The best. Well, creepers can't stand at the door on this one because they would drown. If I go out this door right here, it's just all guardians. That's how the tails you keep seeing. I still got to dry all that out. This is a huge project right here. Huge. PS2 was awesome. Everybody grew up on Nintendo. Nintendo was the best. What to do. All right, so I need to get some more glass to finish that off real quick. So I'm going to do that. Then that would be super brutal, Joe. If that happened, I'd be in a world of hurting. I'd be in big old trouble. Well, that's some of the best video games is nostalgia, right? Nostalgia is some of the best video games out there. Bum, bum, bum. I mean, just think of all the people that have been playing Minecraft for 8, 9, and 10 years. Like, I've only been playing for 2 years, and I'm already loving the heck out of it. All right. So here's my ray tracing. True. Ray tracing is pretty cool, but it's only Bedrock. They don't have ray tracing on Java, my friend. That means you got to play the Windows 10 Bedrock version, which is the same that Xbox and PlayStation are playing, which means not everything works the same. There's a lot of kids who play video games. So I'm leaning towards this for the lettering. What do you guys think? Number 2 for the lettering, you think? Does that look the best? Yeah, DeBears. Ray tracing doesn't work with Java. That's why they make shaders. Shaders simulate ray tracing. So what you see when you turn shaders on is what they see for the most part with their ray tracing. Yeah, number 2. I think number 2 as well. Yeah, all the light bending and all the refraction, that's what shaders do. Those 2 are out of the running for sure. Yeah, I think this is my favorite one right here. So they're gonna be that's gonna be the lettering that's gonna go on the back wall because it's gonna be the Papa Wombat Celebration Hall or something like that. It's gonna be say Papa Wombat and then I don't know, some kind of celebration hall. It's gonna be the Hall of Celebration. It's gonna be Papa Wombat's Hall of Celebration. So when you walk through the doors on the back wall is where it's going to say it. Oh, I'm going to take it with me. I'll take it with me and see what it looks like on the wall, just to make sure. I'll take both these with me. And then I'll take the dark one with me just in case. Not a big fan of the dark one. I'll take them all. I'll take them all over there. Hang on just a second. I wanted to go into a stream and wish him happy birthday as well. Joe, get some sleep, my friend. I'll see you soon, buddy. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your evening. Hope to see you again. I stream every single night. You hope to see me again, except for Friday. Hope I see you again. Hope I'm able to get my finger to push the button again. It's really hard. I get really tired. Just kidding, buddy. Good luck on your keep strong on your studies, my friend, and keep strong at your job. And stay safe. And talk to the girl. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. That is that one. Didn't catch that part? Talk to the girl. Okay, here's my personal fave. Maybe that's not my personal fave. Let's see what those look like. Oh, awesome. Awesome exotic kitty. Thank you for the follow. It's greatly appreciated, exotic kitty. Eterek's a great fella. He's a super good one. I like him a lot. He's a good guy. Super good guy. We just build stuff here. That's all we do. Well, and try not to die. Oh, that's your pops. Yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome. I like him. Yeah, he's a cool dude. Cool dude. Oops. He is very chill, laid back, and he's a crazy. He's very chill, laid back, and a crazy builder. Builds some awesome stuff. So we got that going. We got that going. Thank you. I'm making a shrine for channel supporters and a memorial to a guy that used to hang out in my my stream. He was a big part of a previous community on a game that I play he was a big part of the community on a previous game I played, and he passed away in March. So it's like a memorial to him plus a place to put everyone who's hanging out and being part of the stream. Kind of a dual purpose place. He was a super nice guy. Super nice, yeah. We liked him a lot. Like, you know, one of those like your pops, like just super chill, super nice, super giving, super caring. Just a really all-around great guy, so. Oh, that's so sad. That is super shocking and very sad. Stuff does happen, yeah. Yeah, stuff like that does happen. Unfortunately, it does. I wish that it didn't, but what can you do? You can't do anything, right? Hope the family, you know, recovers the best they can. That's all that you can do. Oh man, yeah, that's rough. That's a rough one. Sorry you had to be, part of that, but at least you had him. At least you had him in your life for a little while, hanging out. That's cool. That's super cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's hard to figure out, like how to like you want to, honor people and do nice things. It's always tough to figure out like the perfect way to do it. And since even if like this is a hardcore world, so if I die, I can no longer play in this world, but I can always spectate it. So this world can always be around. I can always make a video of it. If I need to, but I don't plan on dying. I don't plan on dying, so the goal is to not die. All right, that part's done. Look at that. That is section 1 done. Got floor. Got these areas. I don't think anything else in this area. I got my signs up so I can figure out which one looks the best. What do you think, Exotic Kitty? For the lettering on the wall, the white looks too cheesy, I think. That's a lime green banner with black writing. That one's a little too dark. Guess it comes down between those two for in here. Maybe the first, that's kind of what I'm thinking. It's a little bit brighter. Plus there'll be lighting over here, but it's a little brighter. This is so far everyone's favorite is this one. That's the one that I like because it's gonna spell out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. 11. His name was Papa Wombat, so it's gonna say Papa Wombat, and then below that it'll say like Hall of Celebration or something. So I also think this one looks really good. Cool. Thank you very much for your input. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's what I think too. This one's too dark. That one's way too dark. And that one's got too much white on it. Perfecto. This will be the opposite of the other room. All right, like that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, the third one would be good on a different background. Maybe. Listen, it's a tough one. Those are my two favorites. That one. Oh, wrong key. That one. And then that one. The only problem is, even if I put lights in here, I don't think that one will be bright enough. And the white one looks good, just not in here. That would have to be someplace else too. Yeah, this one's like a bright, more vibrant color. I want it to be a celebratory haul, so. Celebratory. Alright, so that's that side. And then the glass goes below it. I can tell you that I'm not 12. And I can tell you that I'm not 12, and then the other important thing is you're not allowed to talk about age on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a weird thing. You're not allowed to talk about it. So I try to avoid it because it doesn't matter. I mean, I don't care. I don't care about my own part of it. I just don't want other people to get in trouble. Like, so, for example, your friend that you were talking about, you're not allowed to be on Twitch unless you're at least 13. So like if he was in your chat telling you he was 12, then he could get banned, and possibly you could too. I mean, it's not there now, but yeah, you got to be. Yeah, you got to be. I didn't either for a long time. I mean, I just found this out a few months ago. You got to be so. They got all kinds of crazy rules though, and you got to be careful with stuff. And the problem is people will joke around. So I could go in there and say I'm 30. And then you get somebody in there and goes, well, I'm 10. And they're not 10. You know, maybe they're 30, right? But they say they're 10. And then they get banned. And I don't know. I just try to avoid it. Volpsius is 57. See, that's me joking about age now, and then I could get in trouble, so I'll stop now. Just keep in mind that I'm not 12. And I can't say that I'm 19 because there's already a streamer that says that who's obviously not 19. Well, Eaterek, you might be able to get away with it, buddy. I don't usually delete the message. I just let them know why. There are so many rules. That's the problem. There's so many rules that you don't know about. 333 years young. Nice. Very nice. This. That. And the rules are dumb. I mean, if you ask me, the rules are kind of dumb. Yeah. New subject. All right. There we go. We got that going. Okay, so that looks good. Both those sides match up now. I need iron bars and lights, but yeah, I agree, De Bears. I do. I do. On another note, I do like building stuff in Minecraft. It's very much my favorite game in all the world, I think. This is literally one of my favorite games ever. And I've played a lot of games in my life. And this is one of my favorite games ever. You know why I like this game? I like this game because I have no creativity whatsoever. Tower Unite. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I have no creativity. I have none. So when I create stuff, it's crazy. You haven't played Minecraft? Oh, you what? What? No, I'm just kidding. I'll tell you this though, like Eterak says he's been playing for 8 or 9 years. I've been playing for a little less than 2 years. I just discovered this game a little less than 2 years ago, or agreed to play it, and I haven't looked back since. Oh yeah, that's cool. Decoration, absolutely. Building things that look kind of cool. Yes, and then having people to help me with ideas, that's what helps me, right? Is having people like I'll have to, like, if I haven't talked to anybody for a while, I'll have to like look stuff up on YouTube, but having people in chat to talk to and throw ideas back and forth or say that looks stupid, it helps. Helps me anyway. All right, so those 2 sections are done. What do you know, man? What do you know? What do you know? Tower Unite. I got to look at Tower Unite. Hang on. Too many games, and I don't know enough of them. Community-based virtual world party game with online games. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Nice. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, Tower Unite's pretty cool. Mini games in the one big platform and the virtual community. Very cool. I think that looks good. I'm very happy with how that's turned out. Yeah, people come over and chill and watch YouTube. That's awesome. So you can build a house, invite friends over, and watch YouTube. That's pretty boss. That's 100% boss. Man, that looks good. I'm very pleased with how this is turning out. Oh yeah. They probably tried to ban that. They don't want people watching things either they shouldn't be watching or it's copyright protected. Someone always trying to take the fun away. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess you'd have to be a little careful then, huh? You have to prove it. Show that there. That's a nice little piece to it. That's a nice piece. I might have to check it out. It looks cool. I like community stuff. I like stuff that's I like community stuff. Night and day. Do you stream it? The Bowling Gold Casino Arcade that's new. You should. Streaming is awesome. Streaming is awesome. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks like there's a lot of cool stuff on it. I brought no picture frames. I have no picture frames. Oh well, I'll do these. I have to do those later then. Nice. Laser tag, huh? I don't like this. I gotta change it. I like the diamonds, but I don't like the other stuff. Bony. I think instead what I'll do is this. Of the diamond tower, the gold tower, and the emerald tower. Yeah, that I like. Cool. That I like. That is my favorite right there. Whew. Okay, so we finished today this area. And we finished this area over here. We have a ton to do. I mean, literally, we're looking at a couple weeks for this project at least. Poor Volpsius has to sit there and I have to go through and drain another temple. He's going to hate it. But he's going to be there every day watching anyway. Every day watching anyway. Because he's that kind of guy. Okay, cool. So I think since it's I appreciate you too, Volpsius, 100%. I think since it's like this is like my Friday, and I've been doing these 6-hour and 7-hour streams. I think I'm gonna cut this one off. We're at the 3-hour mark, and I'm gonna go do some relaxo time. So I hope you guys have enjoyed yourself. The bear. Me too, buddy. Me too. That's it. That's the end of my stream, the Bears. I will be there for your stream tomorrow, though, buddy, to check it out. So, Exotic Kitty, thank you very much for the follow. Greatly appreciated. The Bears for the bits. Penguino for the bits. Legend Slayer for the bits. Anomaly for the sub. I greatly appreciated everybody. You guys have a great evening. Peace. Good vibes. Stay safe. And I will talk to you guys later. Absolutely, Exotic Kitty. Absolutely.